there! Welcome sa aming financial intersection with a total of bond funds tahimik pero kita. Alam naman natin, investing can feel overwhelming. Lalo na kung first time. Stocks, crypto, real estate, at iba pa. Ang dami. Pero did you know, there's a way to invest na hindi super risky? Pero may kita pa rin. Enter mutual funds, specifically bond funds. Kung nalaman mo, ano nga ba ang mutual funds at paano nag-work ang bond funds? Second, paano pumili ng fund na swak sa risk profile? At syempre, bibigyan ka lang ng real-life examples and practical tips to help you invest wisely. So, sit back, relax, and let's make money matters easy or true.
Hi guys! Let's start with the basics. So, ano nga ba ang mutual fund? Isipin mo na parang ambagan. Maraming investors na nagsama-sama ng pera, tapos ini-invest ito sa professional fund manager sa iba't ibang assets tulad ng stock, bonds, and iba pa. So, kahit maliit ang puhunan mo, pwede kang magkaroon ng diversified investment. So, may iba't ibang klase ang mutual funds. Una na dito ang equity funds. Dito, mostly sa stocks. Kaya mataas ang potential return pero risky. Pangalawa, ang bond funds. So, mas stable dito kasi gobyerno o kumpanya ini-invest. Pangatlo, ang balance funds. Halo ito ng stocks and bonds para sa balance risk and return. So, pang-apat, ang index funds. Dito, sinusundan lang ang bawat galaw ng market index tulad ng PSE or Philippine Stock Exchange. And the last one is the money market. Dito, short-term and low risk and good for the safety. So, makakakita ka rin ng term na NAV or Net Asset Value. Yan ang presyo per share ng mutual fund. Updated ito daily, depende sa performance ng investments. May dalawang style ng management, ang active and ang passive. So, sa active, may fund manager ito na actively na namimili ng investments para mas kumita. Sa passive naman, steady lang ito. Sinusunod lang ang mga market performance. Now that you know the basics, mas madali nang intindihin kung anong mutual fund ang swak sa'yo. Let's move on to the risk profile.
When it comes to investing, not all investors are the same. Understanding your risk profile is key to choosing the right strategy. First, we have the aggressive investor. They're willing to take high risk in pursuit of high return. With a long-term investment horizon, they often invest in stocks or volatile assets while aiming for maximum growth. Next is the moderate investor. They seek a balance, not too risky, not too safe. This type blends stocks and bonds, aiming for steady returns while managing potential losses. And finally, the conservative investor. Their goal, capital preservation. They prefer low-risk investments like bonds or time deposits, focusing more on protecting their money than growing it.
Sa segment 3 na tinatawag na recommended mutual funds by type of investors. So, meron tatlong uri ng investors. Ito ay ang aggressive, moderate, at conservative investors. Sa aggressive investor, fund type, emerging market or global bond funds. Example, BPI Sustainable Global Bond Fund of Funds. So, bakit nga ba ito? Because this fund seeks capital appreciation and income by investing in a diversified portfolio of global bonds, including those from emerging markets, while offering higher return potential, and it comes with increased market volatility. So, bagay ito sa mga young investors para ma-maximize nila yung capital growth nila and yung long-term horizon na kaya nilang ma-tolerate yung mga short-term fluctuations. Moderate investor, fund type, balanced bond funds. Example, Sun Life Prosperity Bond Fund. So, the reason of this is these funds invest in a mix of government and corporate bonds aiming to provide a balance between risk and reward. It also offers steady income with moderate risk exposure. So, sakto ito sa mga investors na steady returns without excessive risk. Ito yung sa gitna ka lang and hindi ka masyadong risk taker at hindi ka rin masyadong lie low lang sa pag-invest. So, the last one is the conservative investor. Fund type, government bond funds. Example nito ay BPI Premium Bond Fund. So, this fund invests in a medium-term government securities, prioritizing capital preservation and stability over higher returns. It is designed to provide predictable income with minimal risk. So, ideally ito sa mga retirees or risk-adverse investors na tumitingin ng kanilang safety. So, pinoprotektahan nito yung savings mo habang ina-achieve nito yung return na makukuha mo short term man o medium term.
Hi guys! Kung umabot ka sa video na to, I know interested ka mag-invest. At kung ngayon nalilito ka pa, don't worry, we got you. Today, pinag-uusapan natin ang bond funds. Pero ngayon, itutulong ko sa inyo mga tips kung paano nga ba pumili ng tamang mutual fund na swak sa'yo. So tip number 1, know your investment horizon. Tanungin mo muna yung sarili mo, hanggang kailan ko ba kayang i-park ang pera ko? Kung short term lang, let's say 1 to 3 years, mas okay ang short term bond funds para hindi maapektuhan masyado ang interest rate changes. Pero kung long term naman, like 5 years or more, you can consider long term bond funds. Mas mataas ang potential returns at mas mamaximize mo ang growth over time. So tip number 2. Check the expense ratio at funds manager's history. Ang expense ratio ay yung percentage na kinukuha ng fund company para pamahalaan ng investment mo. Mas mababang expense ratio, mas malaki ang portion ng earnings na mapupunta sa iyo. And don't worry to check the funds manager experience. Kung matagal na siya sa industry at may consistent performance ang hawak ng funds, that's a big plus. Experience matters especially sa investment. Tip number 3. Review past performance but don't rely on it solely. Yes, maganda kung nakikita mong maganda ang takbo ng funds sa past 5 to 10 years. Ibig sabihin, maayos ang pamamalakad nito. Pero tandaan, ang market ay pabago-bago. At past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Kaya, gamitin mo siya as a guide, not as your only basis. Tip number 4, know your risk tolerance. Iba-iba tayo ng comfort level pagdating sa risk. Just remember, higher return, higher risk. Lastly, tip number 5, diversify across fund types. Kung lahat ng pera mo nasa isang fund lang, malaki ang epekto kapag bumaba ang performance nito. Kaya mas maganda kung halo ang iyong investment. May government bonds, corporate bonds, maybe even a little equity or balanced fund, para hindi ka one-sided at mas protected ka sa market swings. Diversification spreads your risk while increasing your chances of earning steadily. So tandaan, hindi kailangan maging expert para magsimula. Kailangan lang ng tamang mindset, konting research at discipline.
Now that you know more about bond funds and how they fit different risk profiles, remember this: investing isn't a one-size-fits-all. What matters is aligning your investment choices with your goals, timeline, and comfort level. Whether you're conservative, moderate, or aggressive, merong bond fund na bagay sa'yo. Before you invest, you should first assess your risk profile. Second, do your research. And third, consult a licensed financial advisor. So, be smart, stay informed, and invest with purpose. Tahimik man si bond fund, pero sure kang kikita.